Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, burst onto the music scene with a force that shook the very foundations of traditional country music. In a time when artists like Hank Snow and Ernest Tubb ruled with their smooth, conservative sound, Elvis brought something entirely different to the table. His unique blend of country and rhythm and blues created a new energy, a spirit of irreverence that set him apart. This wasn't just about the music, it was a complete reimagining of what country could be. Elvis's interpretations of songs, even those seemingly ordinary to others, were anything but. Take "I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine," for example. It wasn't just a country ballad, Elvis turned it into something wild and full of life. He added his own twist, injecting it with a bit of country flair and a dash of his signature humor. Songs like "Good Rockin' Tonight" and "Milk Cow Blues Boogie" were transformed under his hands, becoming something new and exciting. Elvis didn't just sing these songs, he rewrote them, making them his own and paving the way for a brand new genre of music, rockabilly. This wasn't just about the sound, it was about the attitude. Elvis had a playful, rebellious spirit that captivated audiences. His style, loud clothes, and the way he blended country with R&B were unlike anything people had seen before. He gave white performers a new path, showing them that music could be wild, exciting, and free, breaking away from the more conservative norms of country music at the time. But Elvis's impact went beyond his music. He inspired a generation of musicians. Artists like Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Roy Orbison were drawn to Sun Records after hearing Elvis's unique sound. They saw in him a new way forward, a template to follow but also to break. Elvis didn't just borrow from black R&B, he fused it with country in a way that felt authentic and fresh. This was more than just musical innovation, it was a cultural shift. Sam Phillips, the founder of Sun Records, played a crucial role in this revolution. He didn't just produce music, he nurtured talent, pushing Elvis and his band to experiment and evolve. Phillips understood that true creativity needed space, and his studio became a sanctuary where they could take risks. He encouraged Elvis to dig deep into the music, to find his own voice amidst the influences. This environment allowed Elvis to not just perform but to create, building a confidence that would serve him well as he took the country music world by storm. Elvis's journey from a shy teenager in Memphis to a regional star wasn't easy. His success was boosted by appearances on the Louisiana Hayride, a popular music show, and constant touring across the South. This exposure helped fuel demand for his music, allowing him and his band to quit their day jobs and focus full-time on music. Their earnings soared, giving them the freedom to record more and experiment further. For Vernon and Gladys Presley, Elvis's rise was a mixed blessing. While they were proud of their son's success and happy to see the family's financial situation improve, they also worried about the dangers of the road and Elvis's growing fame. His mother's fears were all too real, as the life of a touring musician brought new risks with every trip. Despite these concerns, the family celebrated Elvis's achievements, knowing his success was a dream come true. As Elvis's star continued to rise, the impact of his music and persona rippled far beyond the realm of entertainment. He was a symbol of change, a bridge between worlds, and a reminder that music could be both powerful and transformative. His legacy would endure, influencing countless artists and shaping the sound of an era. As Elvis Presley's star began to rise in 1954, things got wild, especially at his concerts. Teenage girls would shriek and even follow him off stage. Elvis enjoyed flirting, but this attention also brought problems. Some boys were jealous, worried about how Elvis' fame affected their relationships with their girlfriends. Elvis' mother Gladys was proud but also worried. She feared for her son's safety, thinking about the risks of angry boyfriends or trouble with other girls. Elvis' girlfriend Dixie felt similar concerns. They tried to keep things normal after Elvis' big hit, "That's All Right." But as Elvis performed more, it was clear he was being pulled away by the glamour of show business. The excitement and fame were hard to resist. Dixie noticed Elvis' new swagger and how much he enjoyed being the center of attention. Sometimes, Elvis would get jealous, accusing Dixie of flirting with other guys when he was away on tour. Elvis and Dixie's relationship was changing. They tried to maintain their routine, going to movies or spending time at home. But Dixie could see the allure of show business. It was powerful. Elvis was becoming a different person, one who thrived in the spotlight. This change wasn't just about the girls, it was about the whole new world Elvis was stepping into. To take his career further, Elvis started touring with other country musicians. These tours were organized by Bob Neal and Jamboree Attractions, backed by the popular country singer Hank Snow and a seasoned promoter, Tom Parker. These tours took Elvis to big venues across the South, sharing the stage with well-known artists. With promotion from Jamboree Attractions, Elvis concerts attracted huge crowds, especially from teenage girls. Elvis was a hit wherever he played. He kept improving his act, learning from other musicians and adding new moves that delighted the audience. His energy and sincerity impressed even the more established performers on the bill. To balance everyone's feelings, the promoters placed Elvis towards the end of the show, right before the break. By May 1955, Elvis' live performances had made a huge impact. His concerts, filled with screaming teenage girls, caught the attention of industry insiders. One such person was Tom Parker, a shrewd and determined manager with a background in circuses and carnival shows. Parker had a knack for spotting talent and knew how to leverage emerging trends. He saw potential in Elvis and decided to manage him, bringing his own style and determination to the table. Tom Parker was a self-made man, originally from the Netherlands, who had come to the United States illegally as a young boy. He changed his name to Parker to avoid deportation. After serving in the U.S. Army, he settled in Florida and got into show business, working with circuses and helping country stars like Eddie Arnold. Parker's experience and vision made him a formidable force in the music industry. He was not one to underestimate, even if others thought he was just a rough, unpolished man. His brash approach often caught others off guard, but it served him well in negotiations. Parker's management style was a blend of tough negotiation and savvy insight into what made a star. He saw in Elvis a blend of raw talent and marketability that could be shaped into something bigger. With Elvis' popularity soaring, Parker's influence was about to play a major role in shaping the young star's future. Parker was a master at recognizing trends and using them to propel his clients to fame. He understood that to succeed in the vast world of American popular culture, one had to appeal to a wide audience across the country. This meant taking the raw, local appeal of country music and refining it into something familiar and grand. For a performer like Eddie Arnold, this meant moving from regional success to national stardom, with stops along the way at Hollywood films, television appearances, and high-profile venues like Las Vegas. Las Vegas was becoming a key player in the entertainment world, a place where the rich and famous gathered. Parker saw this as an opportunity to elevate his clients, positioning them among the elite performers that the city's new hotels and casinos showcased. However, Parker's relationship with Arnold turned sour, leading to a parting ways in 1953. Despite this setback, Parker continued his quest to find and promote the next big star. His path crossed with Elvis Presley through Bob Neal, who saw potential in the young singer. Parker recognized something special in Elvis, not just his music but his ability to captivate audiences. He began working with Elvis through Neal, arranging tour and introducing him to wider audiences. Despite an initial failure on a national TV show, Parker remained convinced of Elvis's potential. As Elvis's popularity grew back home, Parker saw an opportunity to take him beyond the South. With the help of Neal and record executives, Parker maneuvered to get Elvis signed with a major label. Although Bob Neal initially resisted selling Elvis's contract, the growing interest from major labels eventually swayed him. Parker took on a key role in guiding Elvis's career, acting as a special advisor while Neal stayed as the official manager. This arrangement allowed Parker to steer Elvis's career towards bigger opportunities, like signing with a major label. This was a big step for Elvis, moving from a smaller label to one with widespread reach. Parker's expertise in the industry and his vision for Elvis's future were pivotal. He understood that to succeed on a national scale, Elvis needed to be part of the larger, more lucrative world of mainstream entertainment. Elvis's move to a major label marked a significant shift. It wasn't just about the music anymore, it was about becoming a national sensation. Parker's efforts paid off as Elvis began to appear on bigger stages and in front of even larger audiences. His charisma and unique sound continued to draw people in, proving Parker's initial assessment correct. In the end, Parker's strategic vision and relentless pursuit of opportunities transformed a local talent into a national icon. His understanding of the entertainment industry's dynamics, from radio to television to the glamour of Las Vegas, was instrumental in shaping Elvis's path to stardom. This story highlights the importance of recognizing trends and adapting to the changing landscape of popular culture, turning regional talents into national phenomena.